Welcome to Everything Currency. This is a show where we talk about everything crypto and mo. I'm your host Jay, and today I want to talk to you about, these altcoins because they are going crazy right now. If you're in altcoins all over the board in this past week, you've probably been having a good time in this market. But I'm going to show you some things on this chart that shows that we might be cooling off a little bit going into next week. But we'll see if that actually happens. We might have to come down a little bit, just take a little break, and then we might keep going. So what should we do? Should we sell? Should we take profit? Should we buy more? I don't know. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing. I also want to talk about DOS and look at the DOS chart because DOS had a nice pump today, and I want to let you know if I think that's going to keep pumping. Also, I want to take a look at my low cap gem list and see how those things are doing. So we're going to look at the full list of all those coins, and we're going to also take a look at Monero. So first, Bitcoin is at 39,000 right now, and it looks like Bitcoin wants to keep on following this previous setup that I have right here from the previous bull run. I actually just took the previous bull run, copied it and pasted it over the schedule right here, and look at how good this thing is following this previous chart right here on the red. So if this thing keeps holding up and keeps following it, it looks like we might hit a top of crazy numbers, 200 and something thousand by June, and that's just crazy. But we've seen Bitcoin do crazier things. Like, who would have thought that Bitcoin would have done from 3,000 to 40,000 in a couple of months, not even a full year. Next thing I want to look at is Monero. So if you don't know what Monero is, Monero Store and Grow Your Wealth Together. What is Monero? Monero is a community governed DeFi platform focused on staking, lending, and governance. I made a whole video about Monero. I will put that up in the cards, and one of the main things that I'm excited about on Monero is this karma mechanism that they're coming out, also the lending and the uncollateralized loans that they're working on over there on Monero. Also Rio Chain that they're working with. Rio Chain is also another good coin, and they're also working with the Polkadot ecosystem, listed on a lot more exchanges than they were listed on in my first video. So that's cool. They have some new partners on here with Kava, Terra, and Tomorrow Chain, also Cardia Chain. Also, they're in the Yearn ecosystem. So Monero is doing pretty good. They're doing their things, and yeah, so I'm still holding Monero. I was staking for a little bit while it was having really high rewards, which was kind of like an introductory reward of like 88%. So I was staking. When that ended, I just took my coins out. I've been holding them in my wallet. Should have kept staking this whole time, but I'm still holding on to those Monero tokens. Next is DOS. So DOS is up 26%. Let me refresh this. It's up 29% as of right now. Still a low market cap of $14 million. I think this thing can get up there. $14 million I think is pretty low for this coin. What I like about this coin is that they just like to do work. They like to get it done. They like to keep doing things, and then they're not really too concerned about this whole building a community and things like that. It is one of those projects where they just let the work do the talking, I guess. So I'm still holding on to DOS. I'll let you guys know when I am going to sell. It has been pretty quiet as of late, but recently they just got the Google Cloud partnership. I talked about that. I'll put a video for that in the card, and these are all the partnerships that they have going on over with DOS. Bondly has been another coin that has actually been pretty good that I just got interested in just because they were partnered with DOS. So that was actually a good find just because of DOS as well. But yeah, so I'm still holding DOS. This is a chart. I'm still trading DOS because I've been watching this chart for I would say over a year now, so I'm pretty familiar with the chart. So it's pretty easy for me to trade, to be honest with you. And I just been accumulating and trading it that way, but also I have a stack of it in my wallet that I'm just holding and waiting to see if it ever hits $1, because that's where I thought the deal was to get to. Atom. So if you got in on that Atom setup, so this was a coin that I talked about in my last video, or one of my last videos, 2 videos ago. I said, hey, watch out for Atom. It's getting close to its all-time high. And this is what I was looking at. The all-time high was right around here. I had this chart set up like this, and I said, hey, Atom is looking like it is ready to pump. It has a cool ecosystem. There's a cup and handle here. And if this thing pumps out, then we can see that there is some nice, some nice gains on Atom. Look at pretty much exactly to where it hit to. Yeah, let me remeasure that. Yeah, pretty much exactly the target that I was thinking about for Atom. So that's pretty cool that we've seen Atom pump out. With setups like this, I like to trade them, and because they seem pretty obvious, and on these charts there is a lot of coins that are having very similar setups, cup and handles, and rounded bottoms and things that are very easy to trade. So trading is going to get pretty fun in this market. It's also hard because then I have a bag of coins that I believe in and I'm holding for the long term of this market. So I have to keep in mind that, hey, sometimes I'm just trading and sometimes I'm holding for the longer period in term. So I want you guys to keep that in mind when I talk about these trading setups. I have a stack of Atom that I'm also holding, but I'm also trading it. Next, there was some bearish things that I seen on this chart. But before we get to the bearish things on this chart, let's actually look at the coins that I had on my list and see how those are doing. So FXC, coin that I talk about plenty of times on this channel. You can go ahead and check my low cap gems list. I'll link that in the cards. AMP, talked about it a long time ago. It's up about 100%. It's up about 100%. DOS, talked about that a long time ago. It's up about billion gajillion percent. Lit, they actually got bought out by Tomorrow Chains. Somebody told me in the comments, still the same project, but now they have more developers and more backers, so that's cool to see. But they are down. And AKRO just had a nice pump, but the all-time high of that coin was around actually no, we're over the all-time high in AKRO right now. So AKRO has been doing good, up about 300%. Luxo finally started doing its thing. Keep an eye out for Luxo because the ICO is going to be ending soon. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen with Luxo, because I do believe that they're probably going to start dropping products as soon as that happens. Seek, I haven't been keeping up with Seek as much lately, but this is the price of it. Hasn't really been moving that much. JRT, so I'm still very bullish on JRT. It's up a little bit, but I do think JRT and what they're doing with synthetics and stuff like that is going to be big. So AVX, one of my better calls, talked about this one. When Trump got COVID, it was around $3, and I think I accumulated some right here around $4. Not as much as I should have, because now it's at about $17 for that one. CCX, haven't been keeping up with it since the Wrap CCX thing, but it is still down. XIO, haven't really been keeping up with it as much, but it is at 27%. CHX hasn't moved at all. But yeah, I'm still slightly bullish on this one. Cody, I'm very bullish on Cody and what they're doing over there. It has been good trading on Cody. It is a nice trade because it pumps and it has a nice volatility. FRM, I'm very more bullish on FRM since the first time I talked about it. I will make an update video on FRM and what they are talking about. They have done damn good. Look at that price. I should have picked up a lot more than I picked up. I picked up more DOS than FRM, but I should have picked up more FRM. DAG, very bullish on DAG, still doing their thing. Started having a nice price movements as of lately, and this is wrong. Oh no, it's right here. DAG. Ocean, one of my best calls ever, because Ocean Protocol is that coin. Polkadot, Ethereum, Ocean. You got to look into Ocean. It's on the low cap gems list as well. KDA, haven't really been keeping up with it, but it's doing well. SHR, haven't been keeping up with it, but it's doing well. Ergo, same thing. Track, I am very bullish on Track. I believe Track should have a higher market cap than VeChain, based on what they're doing. And if they have a higher market cap than VeChain, then Track will probably shoot up to the top of my portfolio. OMI, I'm very bullish on OMI and what they're doing. It's having some nice price movements as of late. And Pools. So Pools did at least I don't know how many X's on Pools, but it's looking very good. So right now I made a list. Currently bullish on EWT, DPI, Track, Stake, DAG, Luxo, Atom, and SPI, which is shopping.io and their staking mechanism. So let's talk about what's going on with these altcoins in the short term, because in the long term, I don't really think a lot of this matters, because we are still in an uptrend. And when I see some type of downward movement on the chart, then I will follow what the chart gives me. But right now, Bitcoin dominance. Here is Bitcoin dominance. It is moving up. It also looks like Bitcoin wants to keep moving up and following his path. So Bitcoin dominance moving up, when Bitcoin dominance goes up, that means, altcoins might have some harder time against the Bitcoin trading pair. So Bitcoin dominance is moving up, and it also looks like Bitcoin wants to move up, right? One other thing, the total 2, which is the total market cap of all the altcoins, just hit the all-time high. This week, and it didn't get over it. It's testing it right now. Maybe it might be another one that has some type of, cup and handle going on with this market cap. But right now, this is having some resistance, and for good reason. It is very overbought right here on the weekly chart. Very overbought. If we go to the daily chart, we can see it's not as overbought, but you can see there is some resistance coming up right here on altcoins reaching over their total market cap. And yeah, so for the next week or so, I'm thinking, maybe it might be time for Bitcoin to run again. And for my trading, I might have to pay attention to that. As far as what I'm going to do with the altcoins, I'm thinking, hey, if Bitcoin pumps in the long run, it's good for the altcoins. So I'm going to buy the dip. What are you going to do? Let me know in the comment box. Like and subscribe. Turn on post notifications. Hope you guys liked the video. Till next time. Peace.